Hey guys, we're back.
We're back.
We have a very special guest.
We are joined today by the legendary Lisa Jammal. We talk about her often.
We dove into you last episode. What were we talking about? Oh, we've talked about you several times. How you're like, I'm gonna get lit, and then you make a drink. You're like, wait.
Oh yeah, that's
And then like the two of us are like four down, and you're like sipping like a baby.
Well, I get talking.
Yeah.
I love to talk.
Yeah.
I get distracted.
No, but you're the person. You're like, I'm gonna get lit.
I
Give
do.
me a drink immediately.
Okay,
Who has
let's-
a beer,
let's
and I'm
take-
like,
yeah,
whoa.
I
And so then we
do.
give you the first drink, but then you're just like, and then you start
we're
talking
like, well,
to
I guess
everyone.
we'll
I
drink, and
do.
suddenly we're like 3 deep, and you're like
the two of us are like blah blah blah.
Well, when I come over both your houses, like I want to get lit, but then all of a sudden your children are like,
I know.
Auntie Lisa, can you please come show me? I want to show you this. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do? Pick a drink or your kid?
Well, you
We
are
pick
like
drinks.
the child whisperer.
I-
Kids do love you.
they steal me.
Remember
and then
when you came over during COVID? You're like, this is awesome. Do you have a beer? And I was like, no, I don't have a fucking like. No, your body doesn't deserve a beer. Like
Your
none of us deserve
your
beers at
body.
3:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah, dude, I still
Your
love my
body.
beers. I like beer. I really do. It's a good
I love
like
that about you. You know what I want? I want to get I want to make hot apple cider, so I was looking to Instacart some ingredients for that tonight.
yeah.
And then when I was looking for that, I saw a hard cider came up, and I was like, "Huh, that
Hmm.
kind of sounds good."
A hard cider.
Like a cold
That
hard
sounds
cider,
delicious.
right?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
into
get
it.
some.
My
What's
mom
the
and I
base
had
liquor?
eggnog and we spiked it.
Oh, I like that though. The base liquor on a hard cider, it's like a beer-ish type of drink.
No.
On a hard cider like that's canned, but hot apple like mulled cider.
Yeah.
I think they put brandy,
Brandy or bourbon?
cognac.
Mm.
Cognac.
Oh, bourbon.
Bourbon would be
A bourbon.
Any of
really
those.
You
Any
know
of
what?
those
I can't do
brown
bourbon.
liquors.
Remember when we were in New York that one time and like we got flipping wasted. Like we went to that one place. I'm
One of the
sorry,
many times.
but this is like one of the many times. But
What, on
when
bourbon?
because they were giving us shots of bourbon. We ran into
Who?
people. I don't remember. We just like we never are in New York, but we randomly ran into people at that one place. I don't even know where we were. It's when we were staying in. Anyways,
Was it the night you let me leave on the back of someone's motorcycle, never to be seen again?
no, that was another time. This is when we
I
just
think
had you
about that.
had
I'm like,
Luca.
how did Lisa let me leave on the back of someone's motorcycle, and then I saw her the next day? Yeah.
That would not happen.
No, this was when I came. I don't even know.
Kottie wouldn't have let that.
No.
Lisa, do you remember when we encouraged Lisa to get her fucking bar tattoo? What?
Her
Oh,
barcode?
yeah.
Did
Your
we?
barcode?
Dude,
We're like,
we-
great idea. You should do
the
it.
barcode. You know, wait,
That sounds like a
your
perfect
sister.
idea. We're like, let's try scanning it.
Your sister came with me to get
You're
this.
in your fucking zone right now. Great
You know-
idea.
Let's try scanning it.
You know what? For my birthday, which
You
is
won't
coming
regret
up.
it, I promise.
It was before you could scan QR codes.
Yeah, I was ahead. I am fucking brilliant. All right, I can foresee the future of what the trend is going to be.
I remember going to Target with you and being like, let's go to self-checkout.
Yeah,
We're
and,
like,
like,
oh,
see
sorry,
if it
Lisa, it
scans.
doesn't scan.
But you know what would have been genius like now is if it was a real QR that like went
Yeah.
to like
That's
your
what
profile.
you should change it into.
Okay,
That's kind of badass.
thank you.
No, not that one.
Oh,
If you changed it to make it a real QR code, so people are like, do you have a card? You're like, here.
yeah. Boom.
That is,
Whoa.
you should do
I'm-
that.
That's some sci-fi shit.
That is, I'm telling you, this is great. You know, obviously for my birthday that I canceled because everything's been crazy, has been like, let's do a roast. I feel like I'm being roasted right now.
It's your surprise. It's your roast.
Surprise, it's your roast.
Thanks.
So,
Yes.
just a little backstory. Kottie and I have talked about how we met a few times in the mailroom 800 years ago. And a few years after that, I would say, actually, maybe 2 years after that is when we met Lisa.
Yep.
I moved back from New York.
Oh, I forgot you lived there.
I did.
Yeah.
I came back from New York and I had taken, so I wanted to move up in my, career when I was there. And
What were you doing there?
I was the assistant for Nancy Seltzer and it was great. I was
PR.
I was doing PR. Oh my God. I didn't want to move, but I wanted to like have more responsibility. So I started to interview for jobs and everything was in LA and I interviewed
Yeah.
with everyone. everybody wanted to hire me. But I went with David because David was
Oh,
like,
you worked for Sue. She worked
Yeah.
for David.
Oh,
like
I don't know.
I think it was, yeah. I mean,
So I went to a PR agency, which I was there a little bit before you, maybe
Yeah.
like a year
Mhm.
before you, 6 months before you, something like that. So I worked for one of the partners. Lisa worked for the other one.
yeah,
And then I was like, who the fuck is this girl?
yeah.
She-
And then I
you
kind
were
of
like
roamed.
you would do the red carpet when I'd go to events with you, and then she would also have me walk the red carpet, but I was also a publicist, not a publicist.
I was
I
multitasking.
I was an assistant.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot. It was a lot. And you know, the hardest part of when I was there at PLPR
Yeah.
was, you know, just David was an amazing boss, but he really, like, as an assistant, gave me and saw the potential of me really owning and doing so much for him that I felt like, you know, I
You
was
ended
given.
up doing everything.
I did everything, but what it allowed me to do is, you know, as a publicist, you have to make, like, connections. There was no social at this time, too. Remember
That's
that.
what's so crazy.
So
to
it
think
was
about.
like
Mhm.
you really had to network.
It was
you got,
such an unknown, and you
was
weren't
crazy.
intimidated, which always freaked me out. I'm like, oh, wait, I have to go to an event.
Come back from events and send the company emails, pictures of
Yep.
what happened at that event. We're like, oh, the pictures are out.
Yeah,
know, isn't
exactly.
that
Oh, it was
bizarre?
so exciting. No,
Yeah.
that was so fun. But like that was when I was an assistant there.
It was
I
so much
started
more
signing.
controlled. You could really control the narrative so much more.
You could completely control it. Like,
Mhm.
well, I mean, to a certain degree,
It's good
right?
and bad.
Like
It's
it
good and
was.
bad.
There was, you know, but at the time though, the internet was still building. Like, I remember having to convince clients that, like, you know, maybe you're not going to be in print, but hey, like Vogue has a website and they're
online, yeah.
doing articles. Like, this actually gets more people
Yeah.
seeing it versus in print, but everyone wants that print, you
Mhm.
know?
Boy, is that
But-
different now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's pretty bonkers. But yeah, that was fun. But when I did walk into PLPR, I kind of met everybody, and you're just kind of like, you know, you're mentally, or like as you're observing, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot this one. I'm going to reach out to her. So I saw Sam, and I was like, on AOL.
Oh, yeah.
God. I bet you were
AOL
like a
instant
little
me-
meth rat.
Yeah.
On,
She's
She's
on
like,
the
"Oh,
chat.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was fun from across the office, and you're like, what are you doing? Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not chatting.
Oh my God, crazy. I need a coffee.
Yeah, I feel like the day I met you, a week later, I met you.
Probably.
Maybe.
I mean, it was so quick. It was so
Yeah.
fun. And then we were drinking Svedka vodka. Remember? Like,
Do you remember that? At
remember
the,
when Svedka vodka came
What?
out?
No, it was the only. It didn't come out. It was the only bottle we could afford.
Why? When did we buy
We were
Svedka?
at,
I have the worst memory.
I have
we
all
were
the
at
photos.
that hotel where I met Mike for the first time. We used to always go there, and we're like
Stone Rose?
Stone
Oh,
Rose, and we bought a
Stone
table, and I was like, guys, we can't afford kettle or anything else, but Svedka is only $3.99.
$3.99.
We didn't have anyone to
Oh,
join
is
our
that what
table,
it
so we got
was?
like a coffee table, and it was the three of us, and we finished the bottle. And
Maybe it
we're
was
like, maybe it
placebo
wasn't
vodka.
vodka.
I have photos that document our like
And
journey
damn,
from when we
looked
met.
Fucking good. And
Yeah,
there was
we
no
did.
filter on that.
Oh, can we
Also,
I
by
was
the way,
glowing.
freaking
by the way,
amazing.
What?
Hot.
the cameras now are like unforgiving. Like the pictures.
Yeah, what the fuck? It
Yeah,
just went to HD, and we're all screwed.
You look worse
Mhm.
than you do in person. Like
I
I'll
know.
look in the mirror and I'm like, I'm good, and then I'll take a photo for whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
whenever that occurs, and I'm like, what is happening? The
No.
shot, it's
Oh,
too
maybe
much.
it's not us. Yeah, because I look in the mirror and I'm like, we're good to go.
No, it's
And then a
too
photo
HD.
surfaces.
It's too HD. So obviously we were fire anyway, but the cameras were like
They were-
flattering and a
yeah.
little forgiving and
Yes.
sexy, and now it's just like
Well, now it has like 8 eyes, and back with
Yeah.
us, it was just like,
Like,
eight
grabs
eyes, yeah, and it's
everything.
like-
ours was like,
it's magnified.
It's
Everything's
true.
magnified.
No, that is
yeah.
very true.
That's
I'll
why we
never-
need filters now, just to like function,
Yeah,
just to
I-
look normal.
I
Yeah.
remember 2017.
She was pregnant in 2017.
Wait,
know
no, I
she was,
had
so
the
was
kids
I.
in
No,
2007.
this was, I just implanted embryos.
Yeah,
and
that's
Annie
what
and I
I
were
do.
like, what, embryos? You're like, yeah. I decided I'd do a 2-for-1 special. We're like, what if you have both?
Yeah.
You're like, what are the chances?
I
I'm like-
know. I think I tried to talk you out of that.
We all did.
Yeah.
She was like, guys, you can't talk me out of it because I've already done it. And we're like,
Yeah.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, so Lisa has twins.
Yeah.
They're 6 years old.
Yeah.
They're the same age as Teddy and Dom, more or less. And you had IVF.
Yeah.
And you had done it once before, correct? And it didn't work? Or
I
was that your
did-
first IVF?
No, that was the first IVF.
Mhm.
Prior to that, I did IUI 6
See,
times.
that's what's balls. That's what's gangster. Because in my head, I thought, I remember when you told me you were going to do 2. And then when I think about looking back, I think, oh, well, you did IVF once and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just the IUI.
It was
so,
the IUI 6 times, but 6 times is almost like over a year of your life
yeah.
preparing
Like
and
the
having.
baster?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the turkey paste.
No, I remember you were having trouble, but you had never done the IVF. So it
No.
was sort of
Yeah.
gangster to go, I'm
Just be
doing
like-
2. But I also love it because they have each other and they're such
Oh
a
my
good-
God.
Oh yeah,
It was the best
I-
decision
It really
ever
was
made.
the great decision. But
You should do it again.
I do. I have 2
Yeah,
left.
what do you
I would
think? Do you
seriously
think you'll do it again?
I am literally telling you that you might be shocked this next year. I might be like, guess what?
You
I
totally
did it again.
should, Lisa.
I really want to, but I would do it again. I would put after seeing how in love I am with the 2 of them and knowing that they're just delicious.
How
cute.
many
Like,
embryos do you have?
I have 2 left, a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
You would do it again. You would do a boy and a girl
I would
again?
totally have twins again. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's like
You
Yes,
should do
silence.
it, though.
I look. I
if
really
you had to choose,
Oh,
boy or
no.
girl.
I've thought
Oh,
about
I
this.
know.
Come
I-
on.
I
Girl.
could answer for her. No way.
Girl.
No. Her son. Are you kidding?
I know it's really hard.
She would be like, oh, son number 2.
Really? No. Answer.
Mm-hmm.
Gun to your head.
Oh man, you guys
I
seriously?
think I'm right, and you think you're right.
I
I
think
love how
I'm right.
different we are sometimes.
I
She's
really
obsessed with Finn.
I do. I love my son. I do feel like I have to say that I'm
not asking you which child is your favorite.
No,
if you
that's
had to
true. If you
choose,
just had to choose one.
I'd probably do the boy.
Bingo.
wow, Kottie.
I'd probably
You're-
do the boy.
Thank
Like,
you.
Wow,
But
I'm impressed with you.
but the only but the thing is that like I don't know. I also feel like it's really hard. That's why I'm saying I would do both again because I really don't feel like I have the heart to just
No, choose.
to
So you only
choose.
have 1, 2. I mean, 2 more. And so are they?
Yeah.
So I know they grade them, right?
They're both A's.
They're both
Oh,
A's.
motherfucker just popped
So
them
you
in.
didn't have. Is that common to have only 4, or is that a good
I think
amount?
it's a
or
pretty good win to have 4
Oh,
like
that's
4
huge.
were there other B's or no?
Finn was the B.
Oh, why did you?
I think when I started to ask like what really is the difference?
Yeah, what is the difference? Tell
I
us.
just to be honest, it didn't seem like there really was. It's just more how they continue to evolve in their little embryo.
But no, but
you know
what
I
is
mean?
A
Like,
or B? How do they gauge?
I think it's just by
So-
that point, it's just how like the
progressed so
like the
far?
progression,
Yeah.
the development of the embryo.
Like the lively,
Yeah.
or like it's they're because they're not going in depth genetic at that point. It's more like
well, I did
the viability is that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also feel like even when you're looking at B, it's not to say that like as they're finally implanted and they decide to like
He may or may not. They
it's-
wouldn't consider it
it's not like
at that
there's
point. There's no
the
grade.
things that I was worried about was the genetic testing because I wanted to kind of rule out the chances of a miscarriage, right? If I didn't check, like I had 7 embryos that made it to the end that were
Mhm.
fertilized,
Mhm.
but until I got them graded
Mm-hmm.
was with the genetic testing, and if I hadn't gotten those other ones graded and I
Mhm.
implanted
Mhm.
those, I could have been at risk of potentially
Miscarriage.
a miscarriage.
So wait, so there were 7, and then you ended up with 4.
Yeah.
So did they naturally not make it,
The
or
other
did they not keep them?
I mean, I just kept the 4 like good graded embryos. The other ones I just was like, it is what it is. Like,
You just trashed them.
well,
Just
I don't
kidding.
know
I'm
what
just
they
kidding.
do.
I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know what they do.
I'm
I
just
just
kidding.
like
That's so interesting. So wait, so if you do this, I love this topic.
I
This is
like the
so
certainty
fun.
of that when you
Yeah.
do this.
yes.
I've always thought that she would. Do it
Why
again.
not?
You're
You're so good
no,
with kids.
I really
like it doesn't overwhelm
Well,
you.
and
It
because it's
overwhelms me.
quadrillion dollars to have kids.
Oh,
I will say that I will put both in, and if I have them both, I would be stoked. Like to have
When
another.
would you do it?
I would
Today?
You know what? I would do it today, and I'd just figure it out because that's how I've just kind of gone through life. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what? All right, I'll figure
Yeah.
out how I'm going to make an extra, like, you know,
Yeah.
million a year or something.
Yeah.
You'll
Or
figure
like,
it out. You always
I'll just
have.
figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll just
Seriously.
figure it out.
I know you're so amazing in that way.
It's
I know.
kind of crazy, but I do feel like I do like if I can set myself to like I will tell you this. I'm already working on that goal of trying to figure out like how can I get myself more financially like it's just me, so like what can I do financially to get, you know, comfortable or knowing that there's the potential or there's something that's going to come up that all right, I'll get pregnant now. I have like 9
Yeah,
months.
you do.
So
9
like
months, you've really got like 2 years.
yeah, it's true. So like I mean,
What do you mean?
Meaning like the cost associated. You don't really start hitting those heavy
yes,
costs.
yes.
Like when they're babies, you're like,
yeah, I think
So wait, this year you're turning
I'll be 42.
42,
better-
and I always pretend
No, I
that you're
really-
like so much younger than me. But yeah,
It's
so you'll be
okay, I'll take
42
that.
at
You're
the end of
older.
this month on
Yeah.
the 22nd.
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
older than me.
She's older than you by a month.
By like a month. We both,
No, by like 6 weeks.
You're surrogate.
oh my god.
What should we all have one more?
Yes.
No, I'm good. You would. I'm good.
Okay, so when would you do it?
I think I'll probably start really like so I'm gonna reach out and start talking again to my fertility doctor, Dr. Chang, who I just thought she
How
was
long
the
would they
best.
stay good for in theory?
Forever.
I feel like.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they've never told me, that's a good question, but they've never told me like, oh, you have like an end date or anything. It's
Interesting.
just,
If someone implanted one of her embryos like 100 years from now.
And they're like,
they're
howdy.
Howdy, ma'am. Howdy do.
What do you mean?
Time for supper.
that'd be funny.
Rattle, rattle.
Oh
Not
my,
even like a time warp. It's just like a southern
I
like
know. I don't know.
cowboy.
Where's my uniform? That's like a cowboy. Yeah, I know. Not even your kids aren't even Southern, but I don't know.
I don't know, but that was still great. It was so funny.
Just already
I don't-
like wanting
It's
to
like
be.
quantum leap.
When you
reverse.
guys next year in like
Yeah,
maybe
tell us.
March, ask me and
Why are you waiting?
Why am I
Oh,
waiting?
you've got to talk to the doctor. and stuff.
Yeah, and then the preparation to do it all again, like
Oh,
it's
you've gotta,
I
like,
have to
load up.
go do all
Load
the
up
hormones,
on the hormones.
and prepare the body, and like it's a process. That was
That'll be one and done. You liked being pregnant.
oh, I freaking loved it.
You're
Sometimes I've hinted to people, I was like, I don't want to carry it. Like I'll just do it.
Maybe
Or,
that's your extra money right there.
no, I can't get pregnant then and then.
Yeah.
Like I want to.
She's a one-man show.
Oh.
But then I also get a little nervous. Like I really want to listen to the risks of like my age,
You're
and
fine.
I think I'll be okay, right?
You're fine.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm
You're totally
43.
fine.
Is it too late for me?
No.
No,
I feel like it is.
No, it's not. I
Really?
trust your bodies.
Really?
Yeah, mine's like, mm-mm.
Really? Why do you trust our bodies?
I don't know.
I
You
feel like
drink
my
that
bo-
weird water every day. You can handle anything.
I
I
don't
mean,
think I'm allowed to do any of the weird things I do if I were to do it again.
you should have one more.
you should do it.
I love how it turns into me.
I really think you should do it, and you should have a girl.
It's really now or never for me.
Oh, do you want
because,
Lisa's girl?
Yeah, you can take
We'll
that. But
split.
we could.
I think it's like now or never. I don't actually. I think it's already passed for me.
You do?
43?
No.
Well, that's what I would
I don't
be.
have champagne on ice. Champagne on ice. These would be like 43-year-old eggs. I don't know that that's a good thing.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Your eggs are probably fine.
What? I love your confidence in me.
Yeah.
Kottie's really given me the boost that I needed today.
Yeah.
Earlier, she complimented me about my outfit last night. I'm having one of those days. Just like really needed some compliments.
I love the
Sexy.
little.
I gotta go feed the turtle that's
It's massive.
this big.
It's huge.
What's his name?
Albine.
Albean?
I don't
Like
I
like
don't
your
know
dad?
if first
like
name
Al?
is Al.
Do
Oh.
turtles even know?
Albean.
Can they like respond to your name? To their name?
No, but the turtle's obsessed with
Do they have
Lola.
ears? Can they hear?
I've been asking like Google so many questions recently.
I think there's spies in our Alexas and Googles right now. I really do.
probably.
Always. What do you mean now?
Okay,
Yeah.
so recently, this is really creepy actually.
Yeah.
Recently, Lola always sleeps with her Alexa on, and
Yeah.
she navigates Alexa on her own.
Yeah.
But she has trouble realizing that Alexa's not going to respond back to her. So in the middle of the night, she'll be like, Alexa, 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 can you hear me? And I'm like, just fucking say what you need.
Yeah.
And so for the last like 4 or 5 nights, it started on Monday. I've woken up because I sleep with her monitor next to me, and it's like, "Arasmitu," and I'm like, what the fuck? What? I'm like, who's in the home? And I look at the thing, and she's sitting up looking at Alexa, and it's like Russian audiobook, it sounds like. And then it was like a German audiobook. And I went into her room yesterday, like during the day, and it was playing. And it was like, and I was like, Lola, what is this? She's like, I don't know. I like it. And I'm like, don't say that. Don't say that. She's listening.
How did it get on there?
It keeps getting on there. I have no
A
idea.
Russian book? Was it a kid's book?
No. They're fighting. Like, it's not friendly.
Whoa.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's an audiobook?
everything. Our phones listen to everything. Like the
Yeah,
second
everything.
I
Then I
like
switch
You'll
it
I
out.
see
mention
ads,
you'll say socks, and then there'll be socks.
like
Yeah.
ads and things. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Harry
what?
Potter socks.
Yeah. Well, now you're gonna have Harry Potter pop up all over your phone now. Seriously though, that is it's
They're like little
creepy.
hot dogs.
What was that movie that had that Zoe Kravitz in it? Right?
Oh,
Which movie?
What was it? Was all
Oh.
about that. She was the one they'd go to.
oh no.
That was all about
Yeah.
how like Google. It
I'm thinking
wasn't
of Big
specifically
Lies.
Google, but it like listens to, it listens to anybody that's talking to the device
Mm-hmm.
and like how it responds. Like it's crazy. It was I watched. I don't remember when I watched it, like 2 years ago, and I was like,
This is so
Fascinating.
good.
I mean, it is a thing. I mean, we know that it's happening.
yeah,
What is it listening to in my house that it's like, we got her?
Yep.
We're going to start with the youngest one and work our way up.
yeah.
Lola was like, I like it. I was like, stop
I
saying
like
that. You
it.
don't like it. I like it. I was like, Lola, stop. You don't even know what they're saying.
That would
It's
like
creepy.
disturb like any other 3-year-old.
Ugh. And Lola embraces it.
Is
I'm
she
like,
4 or 3?
3. Fucking Lola.
Wow. Little
It's
Lola.
weird that Kottie still has a kid that young, right?
Ugh, it's like Benjamin, but like she's not growing. I'm like, how are everyone else's kids getting so old and mine are like still in diapers?
I don't understand how she's only 3.
Right?
I feel like she should be 5 or something by
Yeah,
now.
that's kind of. I'm sort of.
And you
feeling
guys
that
didn't get to
too.
embrace like the baby with
No.
Lola because it was COVID.
It was COVID.
I
so no one got
know.
to like
No.
get a new baby and snuggle him.
That's so
That's-
true. We didn't.
We totally skipped over Lola.
That's so shady and annoying.
so
It's
annoying.
true.
She was born
we got,
the
like,
first year
cheated.
of COVID.
Yeah, we were really
Yeah.
cheated there.
You were cheated with
Yeah.
Loli.
Yeah. All right. Don't worry, Lola. We're gonna make it up.
What are we gonna name the next two?
I don't know. That's so
Auntie
exciting.
Lisa's here, Lola.
Hey, don't worry, Auntie Lisa. I don't know.
Lisa's so nice and Lola's such a bitch. She'll be like, "Hey, baby." She's like, "No, get away! I don't like you."
Really?
And
You
then
don't know what
to-
side of Lola you're
To
gonna
you,
get.
she says that?
Sometimes she'll be like, "Lisa,
I-
come here, help."
look, every child is a challenge, but
No,
I
Lola's
don't.
just moody.
I just don't leave there.
Which one of your
without-
kids is nice?
None.
Oh my God.
Neither.
Oh my god!
I
yeah.
feel like you like it
I
though.
do.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's definitely like what
It's
you're.
funny to no one but Kottie.
I know. We were leaving school yesterday. He stayed for after school for the first time. And he's like, roll down my window. And I'm like, you don't look cool. You've got like a chest strap from your seatbelt, but okay.
You've got a 5-point harness on. but
Yeah,
okay.
I was like, you. It's like you're in a roller coaster, but okay. We'll roll down your window.
Was he waving?
And he's
high?
got like blockers on his ears. And he's like, I just want to see who's in the playground. He was like, and
Yeah.
these 2 kids that are in like in 5th grade. Were
Yeah.
like, bye, Ted.
Yeah, exactly.
And I look back at Ted and he goes,
No, he does not.
and I'm like, bye. He's like, stop.
Wait,
I'm like,
has
you
he-
just throw them a peace sign?
Yeah.
I was like, who are they? He's like, I know them from summer camp.
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
they're
I
like,
mean,
"Later,
Finn,
Ted."
Finn
Stop
is
it.
Finn is
With
in
his ear
aftercare every
harnesses.
day.
I was like, you look cool, dude. in your
Finn's in
pull-ups.
aftercare every day. By the way,
Ted,
it's so
is
great.
obsessed with
No, it's
aftercare.
like Finn's like I want to say like
Is it the snacks? Why do they like it?
No,
they-
he got an orange
he
yesterday.
they hang out with the older
Yeah,
like
it's just it's a
they
free
play.
for all.
It's pretty fun. It's like a play date. They
Luca, I mean, my kids don't do it often. I think they did a little bit more before Dom was there, but they liked it too.
yeah
They get snacks, they hang out, they
Yeah.
play sports, they finish their homework. It's kind of great, actually.
yeah.
It really is. I
I-
feel bad. Like it closes at 5:30. It must be dark.
Oh, I picked up Finn yesterday. At
Oh,
5.
well, now 5:30 feels
Was it
like
dark?
Yeah, it was dark.
8.
How many kids are there at 5?
There's still probably a good like 30
Yeah,
kids.
I think it closes at like
Crazy.
6, no?
Whoa.
30, 40 kids.
They're like your
I
kids.
think
Your kid already had a bath and is in his pajamas.
Yeah, you know
We'll
what?
see you
I
tomorrow
will pay-
morning.
Well, not for kinders. Sorry.
Yeah.
For kinders, that's kind of crazy. Maybe 5, you're right. But I mean, 5:30 right now, does it not seem like 8 o'clock?
Oh, it's bananas.
100%.
My lights go on at 5 and it's dark out.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing that I have to say that I love about the aftercare is just that if my kids come home, they're on their iPad. And like, as much as I'm trying to be the best parent, like I'm also trying to work or I'm
You're
not there.
failing.
I'm just like,
No.
I'm stoked. If you're at school
No.
and they're having the best time, Finn comes home exhausted.
And then
Yeah.
it's so well, you don't have homework yet, right? Will they
Not-
get homework
not
in
yet.
first grade?
they're
Dom has
supposed
homework.
they're supposed to start homework in the new year.
Next year.
Dom has homework. He was so excited about it. It's like getting
Yeah.
braces, and then once you have
You
it, you're
got it,
like, I
I'm
hate
good.
this. So, not last night, Wednesday night, he did. It's one page, by the way. He's one page of whatever it is, math or writing,
Yeah.
and then 10 minutes of reading. So Wednesday, he's like, I'm gonna do. He's like, this is unbearable. This is excruciating.
would
This
know
is,
those
and by the way,
Of course.
he was so psyched to get homework. A
This
few
is
months ago.
unbearable.
And he's like, I'm going to do tonight and tomorrow nights. And I'm going to read for 20 minutes instead of 10. I go,
You
great.
can read?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm not there yet.
Dom?
No, I mean, I'm very
Oh
far
my
from
God, he
reading.
can completely read. He's
Can Finn and
fluent.
Zoe read already?
Finn needs a little bit of help, but Zoe's like she's doing it
Oh
pretty.
my God, do you want me
like,
to have Dom come over and like read to them?
Yes.
or have it or
Seriously.
have like my mom? She does sight words with the kids like 30 minutes a day, and then we have like books that
You
just
wanna
like
pick
they're-
up Ted from Aftercare and he can join that group?
yeah, just have her. It's Abuela. It's like the 30
Abuela.
minutes of Lala.
So, anyways, Dom doubled down on his homework. And I thought maybe they're trying to just get them into the habit of doing something every night. It was like,
Yeah.
who cares? Do it. Double down. Last night he had nothing. He was just free for all. I'm like, I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah, I
You
think
wanna go
that's
ham?
fine. Everyone's gonna like. I
I
think
think
it's
it's
just
cute.
trying to
Yeah.
set like a.
Yeah.
But if he
I
can
like
do
it.
it,
Yeah.
good.
My little
I thought it was
Dama
cute.
Llama.
Yeah, it's cute when they start reading. Like, it's very empowering for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they want to when they get stoked, like to like know that they're gonna attempt to. They actually get really excited. I have to say, when the kids were in TK and they were going to
Your
Carpenter,
kid's got a real head start there.
I was
Yeah.
shocked. We had like homework, legit homework.
Mm.
I mean, they would give us a packet for the full month, and I'm not like saying, oh, here's like 2 assignments. It was at least 14 to 15 things
Wait,
that they would
didn't
have
Ted
to
do TK also?
He did.
Oh, at Sunnyside.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
He,
you
like-
did it at Carpenter.
Yeah, I took the
He
kids
didn't
out
really
just
learn
to
it.
like.
They weren't in that last year with Ted.
No,
Mm-mm.
I took the kids out just because I was like, well, we can go to
was the
Carpenter.
best idea
and
you
I was
had.
like, why not? And
Mhm.
I didn't know if we were going to get into, obviously, the private school. Luckily, we
Yes,
did.
ma'am.
And so,
Yes, ma'am.
but
Yes,
even
ma'am.
if the kids stayed at Carpenter, I mean, it's a great charter school. Like, that is an
People
amazing
really like
school.
it. Is it a public? It's a public charter.
Public.
It's like
Yeah.
it's a public charter. But
What does
I
that
mean,
mean, charter? That it just gets more funding than some of the other like LAUSD?
Yeah, so there's I mean, they raise, I believe, almost like 1.5 million a year by the Parents Association that contributes to like the extracurricular
Mhm.
activities, like what we
Mhm.
get like in private, where it's like
Mhm.
they have art, they've got dance, they've got music, they've got this, like it's all of that stuff they provide for the kids.
That's amazing.
And then, in addition to that, if they're trying to always keep the class sizes at a certain capacity.
Mhm.
So if they have to add an additional room,
Mhm.
it's not like they can do that. They have to pay for that teacher.
Of course.
So that comes from that too, so that they keep.
Oh, so they can actually make it bigger than they would
Yeah,
otherwise.
but maybe that teacher's
Interesting.
coming from that budget versus.
Oh, whoa. That seems confusing because it also seems like an overload. There's a lot of kids there.
Yeah,
a lot
but
of
what?
kids.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of classes within just one grade.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
so they really make it a huge effort to make sure the class sizes are like, maxed at a certain number. And that also comes with like their parents association. That's like, and the
That's
school,
cool.
they're-
Yeah,
it's really
but you're
involved.
better. Yeah, but I mean, that was a good year for them. But I still think they're.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
She
better
made
off
a
where they
great
are.
decision. I mean, Ted was really primed up, like teed up for trade school after that. Like he
What do you
didn't
mean
really,
trade?
like he could have.
Like
He was great with
like
his hands.
hairdressing.
Yeah, like he was really good with like cutting and hammering shit. But like there was no
Trade school.
like yeah.
Oh, I'm
My
dead.
my
I was like, you
favorite,
could slide under a car and probably figure it out, but like reading, no.
Trade school.
My-
He's
my
a
favorite
mechanic
is
now.
seeing-
He went straight to Jiffy Lube.
I have to say, my favorite is always seeing Kottie like when she like shows up on campus or like it, or it's something she like forgot that something was happening. But like the other day, you know, we were supposed to bring a gift for donation, right? And I brought like a ton of gifts, and I got there, and they're like, "Oh, you didn't need to wrap it." So I'm like giving, you know, one to each of my children, and then I have all these extras. Like, I have all these extras, and then all of a sudden I see Ted. I'm like, I bet you
didn't have a
he
gift.
did not bring anything. Hey,
Nope.
Ted, come over here. Your mom give you a gift? What gift? What? Who?
Nope.
And I was like, here you go. Here you go. And I
What, to just put it in the thing?
they were
Yeah.
supposed to bring
Yeah.
it to
An unwrapped
yeah,
gift.
an unwrapped gift for, you know.
There's only so much shit I can put in my calendar.
There's only so much room I have in my head for any of
mean,
this stuff.
Yeah, you're lucky I showed up with applesauce yesterday.
The other day we were driving to school, and Ez was like, it's a kid's birthday tomorrow, and then there's another one next week, and then
Oh
his
my
birthday's at the
God.
end of the month, and then your birthday's this month. My mother-in-law, I mean, you know, on top of Hanukkah
Yeah.
and Christmas and just all the
It's a
other
lot.
things that are, all over the
So
place.
much.
End of the year, and kind of end of the year, like extra stuff with school. And I was like, I just can't. There's too many things. What does your friend want? He was like, there's only 2 birthdays in December. What's wrong with you? I'm like, and a shit ton of other things, Ezra.
There's only 2.
I was like, and like your birthday also, and a million other things that are going on this month. I love how they see it so like simply. I'm
Only
like,
2 birthdays.
if only.
I've had-
Speaking of gifts, how many gifts are you getting from Santa? Oh, you're probably the wrong person to ask.
You never want to ask me about I like
I told
live for
What do
a
you mean, how
holiday.
many?
I told someone the other day I had 10 per kid.
Oh, from Santa?
They're all from Santa?
Yeah.
You don't do what Brady was saying?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Our friend Brady was saying she'll tell the kids that 1 or 2 gifts is from Santa and then the rest are from them, which I kind of think is
Yeah,
It's smart.
from Santa, I usually do like the big gift. Like I also base it off like how much the freaking thing is too, you know? So like I'll do probably about
that's true.
3 gifts max from
from
Santa.
Santa?
Oh yeah.
10 is a lot.
Dude, 10 is a lot.
Okay, so maybe I'm gonna do a few from me. this
Yeah,
year.
make it look be the winner. Be the winner.
Ooh,
Be
get
like,
it.
yo,
In the
Santa,
car, I was
like, what?
What's your big ticket item? He's like, what's that mean? I was like, what do you really want from Santa? And you can't say an iPhone because you're not getting that.
I thought he said the car.
He did. And he's
Oh.
like, as long as there is a red Lamborghini parked in the driveway
Yeah.
that morning, that's all I want.
Great.
And in my head, I'm going, I hope he realizes it's going to be like a kid's.
It's just like he's like from like the Pretty in Pink.
He's
He's
like-
like from the 80s.
That's so great.
As long as there's
Has
a
he
red
come-
Lamborghini. Lola got a hot pink Jaguar
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's great. I got so
with mermaids all
I-
over it.
I-
Everything is mermaids.
I'm
for
glad
her.
that he knows. Like Finn, I feel is just so whoosh. So I
As
just
long as there's a
Finn's
red
like as long-
Lamborghini and a hooker.
and a,
in the
a hooker with a
driveway.
fresh pack of smokes.
I mean, I
I'll
feel
be fine.
that's a great
Tell
gift.
old Saint Nick.
I'm gonna tell you guys.
Hooker.
This gift that I finally figured out for Finn is he likes to go out and do stuff. I got him, you know those game tables that turn into like 8 different games. You
Yeah.
can do this, you can
Lisa,
do pool,
You
air hockey.
Are you assembling
You
those
can
things
fill
too?
No,
a
I
space
have-
like a fucking gas. You
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
bought an activity table.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's gonna live in your
But
garage.
somehow what kills me about her is she'll buy all this fucking shit, but in her she's still like very organized.
No,
and
I know you
clean.
go in and it's like the beds are suspended from the
It's-
ceiling, and there's like Tetris of all this like kids shit everywhere. You're like, how'd she make the Barbie dream house fit
Yeah.
next to a desk?
No, it's crazy. You are like very organized for as cluttery as it could be.
could
Yeah,
go,
It's
yeah.
no,
not.
it's like yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
have-
if you give me a bigger house, I will find a way to fill up.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
space.
you would.
You
Like,
fill it
would.
like
I
a
will fill
gas.
it. I
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
You do.
But yes, I go back to that. Like 3, the rest, give it from you. Like
yeah, I'm going to.
yeah,
Fuck this
and make
shit.
sure it says love mom. You know, like mom
Take
me.
mommy.
Yeah, mom me, mama.
Mama.
Yes,
Yeah.
own that. You know, yeah,
Make that money, honey.
do it. Let's go. I like that.
Happening.
Yeah,
Do you buy Mike anything?
Yes, I have no idea what to get him.
yeah. How do you guys?
I've given up. I don't buy Duran anything.
There's
anymore.
one thing I know he loved,
What?
but it's just too expensive.
What is
What?
it?
Red Lamborghini.
It's a red Lamborghini
A
and a
matching.
hooker. There was one Christmas where Ted got a car and Bert was there, and we were all in the condo. It was like all 20 Kreischers in the condo,
Yeah.
and Ted just sat in his car,
Yeah.
and it was like where it's like, ugh, it's like he's sitting in a strip mall. Give him a cigarette. Mike really loved the robes at Nobu Malibu when we stayed.
Yeah.
Oh, the Laura Piana.
Yeah, but I'm like, it's a fucking $4,000 robe.
Did you
What?
really find it online for
Yeah.
There's a robe that's $4,000.
What is
It's a
it made of?
Cashmere.
Are there
They're
like
not great.
1,000 little hands in there that are like tickling you?
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, I wore one the whole weekend too, and I was like,
What? Can't you find some? I mean, that's crazy. A $4,000
That's
robe.
I don't understand. I don't even believe her.
it's pretty good. I mean,
Find it.
I don't know how to spell that. Laurel Piana.
Oh my
Laurel-
gosh,
L-
that's
La-
insane.
It's Laura,
That is
L-A-R-A.
a really cool gift. Find something else and just say it is, and I bet you he might not know the
P-I-A-N-A.
difference. What do you really don't know what to get?
Wait, what are you getting
I
drawn?
don't, you guys. I mean, like, I bought him a watch for his birthday, like, last year. I don't know. I'm not, it's hard to shop for him.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
hard. He has a size 15 foot.
Yeah.
It's
We
not,
get it,
and he
Sam.
likes designer.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with that. But he likes all these designer shoes. They don't make them that big.
Look at this.
Show us.
She's
Wait, hand
not
it over.
kidding.
Lisa.
I'm not
Hand it
joking.
over.
Look at this. Okay. Wow.
Or do I
Um,
just get him this and call it? But I don't think he'll appreciate. Like, he'd rather like get a bunch of Todd Snyder stuff than like one
What's
robe.
Todd Snyder?
Wow.
Did he make 300?
What?
Is he the one who made the movie 300?
No. He Todd Snyder.
Yeah. What?
It's a
Who's Todd Snyder?
it's a men's line.
Okay.
They just opened like a big store at the Grove.
Man,
I don't understand in what universe. This is like more than a Max Mara jacket. Oh, Loro. Loro. Loro.
I'm still shocked by that. $3,500.
so I'm not buying that,
I don't understand.
and I don't think
Wow.
he'd wear it. So I have no fucking clue what to get him. He's got everything.
He would be so
wow.
mad at you if you bought this.
I think he would. To be
he would be
honest.
like, "You fucking idiot!
You fucking idiot."
Now I know he wouldn't want this. He wouldn't even put that on the spreadsheet. He'd be like, "Now I know where all your money's
Yeah.
going." Oh my God.
I don't know
Wow.
what to get him.
All right.
What the fuck? If anyone has ideas,
I'm not
I-
getting Duran anything.
I
Duran, if you're out there,
sometimes I always go
I
back
do want
and I think,
diamonds
like,
though.
Yeah, well, that, yes. I just, I don't know how sometimes these moments I'm like, I don't have to like think about
Do you
Yeah.
buy
anybody else.
yourself anything?
Um,
I usually buy myself
try
a
to
gift
buy-
for every
I-
other gift I buy someone.
I mean, I tend to like if I'm out and about, like I'll throw some stuff. Like I do want jewelry. Like I was
Yeah,
telling my mom
yeah.
this morning that like
Yeah.
I really want the jewelry. She also got me the Morpheus.
Oh yeah.
She got that for me,
Oh,
and I was like, okay.
what do you mean, like one, or she bought
No,
you like
she
a
bought
pack?
me the package. I'm like, so-
Those girls really know how to sell it.
I'm like, so
Those girls. I mean, I love them. You know I do. But
Yeah.
I mean, they're no joke with their prices.
like I was like,
Is
oh,
she
crap.
loving her results?
I think she is. I mean, she's just. I feel like I guess I don't understand it. I have to learn more about it. So
You're gonna do it.
I guess. I mean,
That's cool. I
she,
like it.
she got. I didn't. She got that as a surprise for me. So
that's great. Who
is-
fucking cares? She's
yeah.
good.
all
Do it.
right.
Totally.
I found a neck
Do it.
strap on Amazon that I might try sleeping in.
A neck
For
strap?
what?
It's kind of like a jock strap for your chin.
Wait, what the hell?
And it goes like this, and then there's
What-
ears. There's holes.
What's
for
it
your
supposed to
ears.
do?
But-
Get rid of your double chin.
Really?
I don't know, but this, they say it's like a waist trainer for your neck.
Oh, wait.
Try it. Why not? You have nothing to lose.
Don't be jealous, ladies. When I come in after the new year and I'm like, I'm sorry.
We were talking with the Durham that was on though about the pros and cons of Morpheus potentially, but again, I do think that.
Your face looks great, by the way.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Seriously, it always
Really?
looks
It
like
always
a.
looks
It
like
always
this.
looks like a porcelain doll. Like it really does.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm so tired. I feel like sluggish.
But it
today.
looks. There's something kind of like vibrant and like youthful. Yeah, I haven't really stared at you for a while.
Okay,
Much.
let's keep
Sorry,
to
I
a
was just-
minimum.
oh.
Let's keep it at- we don't want her to be
but
too.
I'm just observing.
I think Morpheus for sure. Do it, try it, whatever. You may see massive results. You might not see a ton of results, but I do worry. And I don't think it's an issue for any of us. If you were someone who was going to do it, 2 or 3 times a year for like 5 years,
Oh,
I don't
God.
know. I think some of those things that we were talking about with it melting too much fat or stuff like that,
Oh,
then
it melts fat?
What?
I didn't know that.
See, that's why I
Yeah.
was saying do Morpheus versus your
Well,
chin
y-
thingy.
so I worry about that over time because you can't totally control, you know what I mean? And you want to have some of that fat
Sure.
in your face to make you stay looking young. No, it's the RF was originally used COTS before they were doing it with the microneedling. They were using it on like the
Oh.
Thermage. She said there's other brands.
Yes.
To tighten
Mhm.
and to like get rid of loose skin.
That's
My-
a chin strap.
Oh.
Is this a Korean? Let me
Wait,
see.
This
Like she found these. She
Wait,
found
so-
tape too, a face slip
that?
tape.
Wait, this
Check,
is hysterical.
tightening, neck firming. Look at the fucking. Pass it around.
Okay.
I'll get everyone one for Christmas.
Here.
Thank you so
You're welcome.
much.
We'll all sleep in it.
And also, I'm not letting you go on a cruise. They're really boring.
No, but my
No, you're-
mom, my mom.
You want to go
really
on the Disney cruise?
I mean, yeah,
Bandage. This
Yes,
is
I
almost like
do.
I'll
after
set
a
you up with that.
facelift.
I really want to go on that. Actually,
Uh-huh.
okay.
You
It's
would wear
right
this
up your alley.
after
Oh, you
a
know-
facelift.
Squirrels running
Listen,
around.
my
and
mom
shit.
goes on cruises, and at the end of it, they're asking to hire her to be
This
like
is you
the
at
cruise
LEK.
director,
They're asking your mom what?
to be the director of like
She'd be great at
entertainment and
sales.
From
stuff.
where?
In any cruise, anywhere my mom goes, everyone's like, "Can we have your mom come back?" Right? Like
To do
Lala.
what?
Well, she gets up there. She starts
Llama
dancing.
llama.
She takes over everything.
Little mama.
Like she starts the party, starts the conga lines. Like
Until her
Little
back goes out and she's like, I'll be at my den.
yes,
Lil'
exactly.
My
Mama.
cabin
And
for the
she's
rest
like,
of the night.
My rheumatoid's kicked up.
My rheumatoid.
God,
Until
man,
tomorrow.
Seriously.
Till tomorrow. Little,
And then
little
she's back
Jack
No,
up
but
at
then
night.
she bounces back.
Yeah,
like
she
you're
does.
like nothing ever happened.
Yeah,
I
she's like,
admire
boing.
that. And
Yeah.
she's always down to party. Like that's what
She
I love
really
about
is.
her.
Really is.
She's not a quitter.
No,
she's not.
she is like, let's go.
She goes
Yeah.
to the very end. She
Yeah,
goes
Yeah.
she
hard.
really,
Yeah.
she really does.
She goes hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
God,
She does.
I don't know what
Little
happens to
Mima.
me.
Little Mima. Whenever I see your mom, I always forget where your kids call. I'm like, go play with me.
Lala.
No one calls
Lala.
anyone Mima.
I'm like,
okay?
Mima.
What is
Moo.
Mima?
I
It's
said Grandma
Lala.
Betty, and she was like, "Ma Mima."
My Mima.
Lala. Yeah.
I was like, go play with Arturo.
Who's our
I don't know. I always forget the name.
abuelo?
Yeah.
Abuela.
Abuela. Abuela and abuelo.
Abuelo is a man.
Yes.
Grandpa.
Yes. Abuela. And that's why, like, in certain languages, like, if it ends with an A or, like, certain things, like, if you say, like, you know, I can't think of anything right now, but just again, like, there's abuela and then there's abuelo. And then in Spanish, like, there's other things that you say, like, if you're going to speak to a woman or a girl,
No-in-law.
you say with the A.
Oh,
at the
this
end.
one
It's like,
fucking runs into her Latinx mom group
oh,
the other night. And she's talking to us like this, and she's like,
Latinx.
"Oh my god, hola mami," and I'm
No,
like,
she
"Wait."
was not.
She's like,
She-
"What about?"
I've gotten really into it.
No, un poquito. And I'm like, "Who are what? Where? Who are you talking to?" She's.
I used to make her talk Spanish to like to
Oh,
someone-
¿Cómo estás?
someone-
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? And I'm like,
That's
"What
so-
the fuck are you doing?"
I think she's. I don't know how good
I
you
get-
are.
I
Like, are
get
you
really into it.
fluent?
I can understand it all. Am I fluent?
Oh, mommy.
Oy, mami. Oh no.
You guys,
Oh.
I when I get into it, like I am in it and things roll
Oh,
out
no.
fluid.
She just does the accent with like English.
Yes.
Me gusta.
It's true though.
Me
There's
gusta, me
things that
gusta.
make me sound like I'm a total gringa when I'm talking. You know, see, gringa and gringo,
See,
right?
exactly. She's
Gringa.
just saying
You
words
own
with
it.
the accent.
Yeah.
You own it.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, I really need to.
She's like,
practice
"Oh,
more.
mommy." I was like,
Hola,
"What
mami,
the
¿cómo
fuck?"
estás? Te quiero. Okay, adios. Adios. Te quiero.
Oh.
So is your mom's divorce final?
She's still.
That took a turn.
She.
I was meant to ask that before.
You know, they are like, they're going.
Almost.
It's almost.
Okay.
But I mean, anything like that is gonna be, you know, it's gonna take a minute. But yeah,
And what are you doing for your birthday? Lisa has the same birthday as my mother-in-law.
Yes.
December 22nd. And
Hi,
Megan
Alana.
Sr. and Megan Sr.'s
Oh, yes.
husband.
Oh my god, that's so wild.
Yeah.
yeah, I just feel like every year I wanted to do a
First day of
roast.
Capricorn
Yes,
or second?
first.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to do a roast.
Uh-huh.
That's just I just
Why did you want to do a roast?
because I was
It's a
so
lot to
excited.
bite off.
Are you
Like,
kidding?
and by roast, she doesn't mean like a pot roast. She means
No, I
like
mean,
someone
like,
to roast her.
like,
yeah, Kottie could start it,
I bet
you know,
could.
and then it.
Yeah.
I Yeah, it would be
Start with
great.
that tattoo.
Yeah.
What other mistakes are on your body?
Exactly. See, this is what I'm saying is like I really don't know what anybody could say, and it's almost exciting to see what people could come up with.
So why? Okay. But you're not doing that.
Well, I'm just gonna postpone everything got postponed. Like
Okay.
was supposed to have my holiday party for my
Yeah.
company, and I was like,
I know. I'm like, are you going to that cottage? She's like, I wasn't invited. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you are.
yeah, you were.
No, it wasn't.
Yes. Oh, Mike RSVP. No, Mike.
You
I did-
invited Mike,
Well, yeah, of
but not
course.
me.
No, I did. You're on the invite.
What email did you send it
I
to?
sent it to both you guys.
What email? I never got
All
it.
right, I'll
Gmail or
Well,
work?
I
When
oh,
is your
work.
party?
No, I
Your
was gonna
work
do
probably
it
like
Friday.
spammed it out.
Yeah, what's your party?
I was
It's
just
not
gonna have
happening
people
now.
come over.
Oh,
and
so
it
it's
was-
canceled.
Yeah, I basically canceled it.
Don't bother forwarding me the invite then.
No, I'm not. You don't need it anymore. But yeah,
She's canceled everything. Is the point?
yeah, I've just kept canceling everything. I'm just, you know what? I will say that I just, as far as work, like, got so incredibly blessed with so much. But to get everything out to plan,
Yeah.
like, work is insane, like,
Yeah.
beyond
Yeah.
this month. And then not only that, like, I sent out the invites too late. So there were a lot of people, friends, colleagues, clients that were like, we already committed to things prior. So I was like, you know what? It's all good. I'll throw like a New Year's massive party at some point in March.
Will you be doing anything
Yeah.
on your actual birthday?
I'll be up north with my mom and my brother.
Oh, nice.
so
So
you're going to your brother's house.
yeah.
When do you
So,
go to do
yeah.
I'll
that?
go
When
I'll,
do you leave?
I'll probably leave the 20th.
Okay.
And then I'll be back. This is the first year I'm not traveling out of the country. Like usually I leave. Like
You're leaving the 20th
yeah.
and then back before New Year's?
Yes.
Nice. Is anyone sending out
Okay.
holiday cards this year?
I
No.
am. Oh,
Where are
mine are
yours?
supposed to come today.
Everyone's
I'm so
asking
excited.
me. I don't know. I took the pictures a while ago. They're like whatever. They're like I always like go so hard and
Why don't you just do the one of Dom doing this?
Yeah.
no that was from last year.
Jesus.
I'm
you
done.
coulda re-
I have
you
the
shoulda
photos.
just
I think I'm gonna do
resent
them in black
those.
and white. I don't know. My I was talking to my friend last night. About holiday cards. She was like, "You're like the only Jew that does those.
You should
Don't
totally do
most
it.
Jews not do them?" I'm like, I don't think that's
Most
true.
most of my holiday cards
don't.
are from my friends who are Jewish and like
Yeah?
have sent
I
happy
don't know.
holidays or happy.
She didn't
like,
mean it in any kind of derogatory way, but I just was like, "Huh, is that maybe that's true?"
I don't know.
I think I started doing it when Luca was a little like a toddler.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, well, I do it for the photo. And then I have the photo. I might as well send out a card. And now I'm not as hell bent on sending the cards out for some reason. I think I will do it, but I'm like, whatever. It's important to do that family picture.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I want a different photographer. I just want to like make it more interesting.
Yeah.
You've done the same thing so many times. I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you make a picture so different, but it seems like they're all growing. We're aging, but I still want it to be like
will
more
say,
fun.
Like I live for those. So like I
You do?
love. Oh, when like yesterday I was reading.
But don't you feel like you get
the-
much less than you used to?
No.
Yeah.
No, I have a ton. I looked at my USPS. I have about 7 cards.
Oh no, but I feel like I
Coming.
used to get.
I used to.
I already have 5 on
But
my wall.
again, maybe that
Because
speaks.
you befriend everyone.
Yes,
I
but
love
also
them.
that might speak to
Not me.
me having friends with younger kids too, and getting more from like
Yeah.
people with younger kids who maybe don't do them anymore. I don't know. I
I've
don't.
never done one.
Are you gonna do one this year?
Oh, I have
Not
some
even
for
of just
you.
the kids.
I mean, I could just print one right now, maybe.
You should.
Who am I going to send it to? You guys?
Text me one.
Me.
Text-
I
I'd
would
send
love
3
it.
out, 4 out,
Do it.
5.
Why?
I don't know anyone.
You know
It is
so
kind of
many
funny.
people.
You're gonna start with school. Like you're gonna be like, whoa.
The only family photo I have that's recent is that one,
Oh, that's
and it's
so
on a
cute.
step and repeat.
Dude, the photo
That
that,
is
I have
so
of the
cute.
kids, I haven't been able to take family photos. I just grabbed some photos of the 2 of them that I'm like, this is great. Like last year, that was easy.
Are you in this one?
No, but
Did you already print it?
yeah.
Oh, has it gone out?
Well, they're coming today. I just got the shipment.
Oh,
of,
where
like-
did you do minted?
Oh yeah, and
Maybe
you get
I'll
it,
do it.
and you get they do the
Should I
addresses.
do it?
You print it out. I have the
Oh,
secret.
I need to
You
gather
use-
the
no,
addresses.
this is what you do. You go to Postable. Postable is this great place. It's a link, and you send it to everybody, and they just fill in their information. You download it, upload it to Minted, bada bing. And
That's smart. I
it's-
actually have.
Postable's the best thing in the world.
I have my entire address book in Minted already from like I don't even know like
Yeah.
so many years. So most people are already in there, and that's another reason why. I mean, Minted does I think have the most select like options to choose from.
I like
But
Minted.
my address is already in there, so I'll go click, 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 click.
Yep.
Well, that's lucky. I got to get all those.
Instead of having to
That's
fill-
what stops
what about your wedding? Did you ever put those in an Excel, like your wedding addresses, like who you invited to your wedding?
yeah.
Oh, but you don't know where that is.
Kottie,
That's what I started mine from.
oh,
that
that's
wedding
That's
great.
a
list.
great idea.
And then
Yes,
and then
and then I-
I
honestly,
can find that.
And then I deleted and added. Do you know what I'm saying? But you still have a good meaty like of family in there.
Yeah.
I texted everybody that like when
into
I
that.
was like go into Postable, please like fill this out, and it's easy.
I
It's
want one of you now.
user-friendly,
I'm
it's
hell-bent.
easy. Yeah, you need to do
I'll
it.
do
I'm
one today.
pretty hell bent on
Oh,
this
I don't know
too.
about today, but I'll do one.
I need to get on mine today. If you do
Do you
yours
think
today, I'll
that's
do mine
weird
today.
to just use that family photo?
No, are you
it's so
this
cute.
is this is
It's
the
so
photo I'm using
cute.
of Finn and Zoe.
I love
this
it.
One. Look, this one right here.
Oh, that's cute.
Let me
But
see.
It's this one
Do
right
you guys
here.
want to see which one
But,
I'm using?
like-
Yes, I want to.
I just took,
Aw.
but like
with her Gucci red,
yes.
so cute.
Little slut.
Do you guys want me to spoil it for you?
Yeah, I do.
I think it's gonna be in black and white.
Oh my God, that's great. Let me see.
You know what?
You
I take
bitch.
phones off.
Mm.
Like I'm taking phone photos, and these are
Ugh,
God,
Ted's
Sam,
in Crocs.
Are
in
you
mine.
kidding me?
Yeah,
What?
fuck you.
That's amazing.
Should I do it in black and white?
I really,
How
who's your
cute are
photographer?
they?
Frances, who's been doing them for years, who I love, but she just moved back to Chicago and she was back in town for a bar
I don't
mitzvah
know
or
if
something.
I would do black and white.
I like.
I'll show it to you in
this.
black and white. She sent me one.
I
But you know
love
what? I'm
this.
also, I think,
It's really good.
as sad as I am that she moved, I think it's
Time for a refresh.
I think it's time for a refresh. I kind of want. You know who I
I
loved?
really love this.
Do you guys remember Ted was in that class? In
Oh, that photographer.
Jenny something.
Yeah, yeah. I still have her info.
Will you send it to
Yeah,
me?
she's still doing it.
She's great. She had taken some pictures at Sunnyside of the kids, and I'm probably in your class too.
Oh yeah, she did
in
all
black
those
and white, and
bandits.
she was.
Oh,
they
God,
were
those
fabulous.
great.
Mhm.
I would love to use her maybe, or somebody who is like a little like more funky, or I don't know, edgy.
Yeah,
or something.
you open up her homepage and it's like a kid smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, amazing in the sense where it's like she's very funky.
Yeah, that's
Whoa,
cool.
I like
All right,
that.
all right.
Okay.
Hey, hey.
Kids and
Cigs
smokes.
for all.
Yeah.
Red Lamborghinis and
Mm.
cigs. On that note,
Oh my.
Gucci red. Anyone?
You know
Lisa,
what? You know
you're
what?
a fun guest.
You are. You
Oh,
need to come back
yeah.
when we can talk for longer.
Shit, now I've got to go home and do fucking cards. Ugh,
Yeah.
stress
Oh,
me.
it's
I-
so
put me on speaker.
fun.
I'll do it with you.
Yeah, do it. And honestly, it's so.
Do I just do that photo? Why not?
Yes.
I love it.
I think that
Really?
photo's
Yeah, and
great.
also like the card templates, like might have like little snowflakes that will go over it. I mean, whatever, but it'll
Yeah.
like you
Can
can
I
like
suggest
flare it
a
out.
recommendation that was a big hit last year?
absolutely.
You know how you can do the ornaments on Minted?
that's
Everybody loved that because instead
Oh.
of putting it there, they put it on their
I
tree.
I actually loved that,
Oh.
And I did the same thing this
loved
year.
that. Except I do have a lot of Jew friends who are probably like, "Why are you sending me an ornament?" Her
I
card
don't
was
have any.
her card was an ornament. We're not friends. Her card was an ornament,
But-
and it hung on the tree. It
Oh.
was pretty epic.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. That's what I'm doing when I get home.
Minted did that.
Yeah, Mint, if you go on there, you can see that. But I'm literally telling you that like a ton of my friends who are Jewish, I literally on my wall right now,
Well, I have a
it's
tree and I'm
happy
Jewish, so-
holidays.
Boom.
And they, but like,
Give it to me. Give it to me. My tinsel
it's
came today.
fucked.
My tinsel
Oh,
came
they
today.
gotta represent
It's
on the
Time
tree
to
too.
kill an animal.
Boom, 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 boom. Say goodbye to your intestines.
You guys haven't even seen my house yet. It looks like
No.
a Hallmark.
I was
commercial.
expecting to see it when I came for
Oh,
your
yeah,
holiday
you should
party.
just come over and see it. Just come over still. Like
Oh,
I'm still gonna
God.
have my team
Is this
come over.
mistletoe?
Do you know when we fucking cleaned out your garage, I'm the only fool that showed up to help you do that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And you're
yeah.
like, these are Veterans Day decorations.
Yes,
and
I
I'm like,
have
what?
Yes. yes, every
Literally
holiday we have
decorations for
decorations.
every
Veterans?
fucking
She's being
holiday.
dramatic.
Memorial Day. And I'm
Memorial
like,
Day,
how
but
is-
yes, we do.
Stop it.
Yeah, 4th of
This
July.
is 4th of July decorations.
Yes.
I'm like, I can only imagine what Christmas
It's
looks
Happy
like.
Donut Day.
You
It's National Pizza Day decorations.
you should seriously see what the house looks like. It's pretty.
When are we going to my house, Samantha?
You anytime. Let's go right now.
Well, I can't right now, but
Oh, well.
fine. What about tomorrow?
I'm ready.
Let's go feed the turtle.
Tomorrow, I could go tomorrow.
You in?
I have to
Don't
drop.
act like you're fucking busy.
I have to drop as at a party at like 11. Then I could go.
Great. I'll meet you there. Not at the party at my house.
It's like at the party.
So you're going to drop Ez, then Luca and Dom,
Will come with me.
and then I'll meet you there. And then I'll bring a bunch of fruit to feed the turtle.
Okay.
And
What will you feed me?
What are
Isn't
you?
there- it's like an
You know
In-N-Out
what's right
burger,
next to the house
What?
is a Wendy's, and you know what the kids always stop there and get
Frosties?
a Frosty and French fries.
Stop it.
I love
Fucking good.
Wendy's.
It's Wendy's is
Even
so
though the last time I even
good.
had one.
Wendy's was always my favorite.
the best.
Really?
They were
Junior
like-
bacon cheeseburger.
Fuck yeah, and they were the origin of a smash burger.
Like I
Also,
do
the
fast food,
salt
but,
on the
like,
fries is
I-
like it's like so
Perfect.
fine
It's so
and
fine.
it sticks
It's like
to the fries.
You know what? It's like angel dust.
Yes, it's like angel dust.
Okay,
And then to dip it in a
it's
Frosty.
like chrome powder.
Oh my god. Wendy's for all tomorrow. Meet me there.
Okay.
What do you have to do?
Yeah.
Can you please
So-
look at your phone and see if
Oh.
you can meet us there?
Like Minted was delivered.
Look at your goddamn schedule.
Oh, sorry, I got so excited. Oh my god. Okay, right now I think we're okay. We're looking good.
Perfect.
We'll be
And we're gonna
following
just
up.
I
do
can stop at
basic
Costco
burgers.
on the way back.
You could.
Which, oh, I didn't realize there's one over there. Not
Oh,
the
Not the Burbank one.
yeah.
No, but
The Van
I mean-
Nuys one. It's huge.
Keys on my nose.
Huge.
It's
love
what?
Costco.
Huge?
Huge.
I haven't been in forever.
freaking like when I go
just don't need. The only thing
Whenever
I need
I
in bulk
buy-
is like wine, not like bread.
Yes. Whenever I buy something, the kids love this. I'll bring it home from Costco. They're like, we don't like those anymore. I'm like, oh.
Great. Now we have 3 pounds
Yeah.
of it.
yeah.
You're gonna
Well,
like
you're
it again.
talking about the food. There's so much.
No, their baked goods are really
Yeah.
good.
Ooh,
Perfect. Just what we need.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Who
All
needs
right.
103 rolls of toilet paper?
Thanks for coming on, Lise. You're coming back.
Yeah, I love
The
you
woman, the
guys.
myth, the legend.
The woman.
Seriously.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love you guys.
We've got lots more
I
to
just
cover.
love you guys.
We
you're
love
you're
you.
my BFF.
Aw, always and forever.
Yes. Always. and
Lilas.
forever. Huh?
Love you.
Lilas. Love you like a sister.
Love you like a sister. Lilas and
Lilas.
MFEO. And then MFEO, your sister is MFEO, made for each other.
Oh my god.
MFEO.
Lilas.
Hashtag taken.
Don't worry about it.